Hello. Welcome back to the Virtuous community. This is your Virtuous Woman, Shalom Radipere. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you all. Virtuous ladies, today it's a Wednesday and we are talking about a family. All families are bound together with cords of love, cords of understanding. So I want us to talk about 5 love languages. In a family, each and everyone has a certain language that they understand the most. They try to find out their love languages. The first love language that I want us to talk about, that is words of affirmation. For individuals or for children who understand words of affirmation, as a virtuous woman, you have to be extra careful about what you are saying to them, because you have to mind your language. You have to speak phrases. You have to tell them encouraging words, and you must be polite, kind, and use the words that will build them up. Because if you are not careful enough, you can break that teenager with whatever you are saying with him. So check the language that you are using. Check how you talk to them. So when you address your husband in this regard, if he's someone who responds to words of affirmation, you have to use humble words. Yes, humble words. Humble yourself up to that level. So another love language that I want us to talk about is quality time. There are those people who really need your time. You can give them whatever, but if you don't give them time, then you are going to break the relationship. With quality time, you have to offer the undivided attention. You look at the person, you stop whatever you are doing, you pay attention, you listen, and then you can respond. And when you respond, it must be a two-way traffic. They talk, you respond. And again, another thing with quality time, you need to spend a lot of time together. And when I say together, I don't mean the proximity that you are in the same house, you are watching television. No, in this case, we are talking about switching off the TV and spending time together, listening to one another, talking to one another. You do whatever together, and at the same time, you are talking. And the third love language that I want to talk about is the acts of services. In this regard, you know that you have services that you need to do, which are on your to-do list. So, but when you want to speak the language to your child, do something which is not on your to-do list. Maybe it's on his to-do list. In English, they usually say actions speaks louder than words. So which means that go extra mile, do extra job for the person that you want to speak their language. Number 4, the love language of receiving gifts. So we know that all the children, they love gifts, they appreciate gifts. But there is that one child, when you give him a gift, though it's not expensive, you did not buy it, or you have just created it, that child will be the happiest one, which means that they understand the language of gifts. All families are bound together with cords of love. No, sometimes you just create something. The basic idea here, for they love the thought that you were thinking about them, and that's it, nothing more. When you give them a gift, it doesn't have to be always every hour, then it's going to lose the meaning. So you must do it with timing. You must check what's important to her. What is she doing right now? What gift can I give to them? So let's check on that one. And finally, the last love language that I have here with me is physical touch. So with physical touch, we know that all children respond positively towards a physical touch, but there are those who really appreciate, who feel like heaven is on earth when you touch them. So you must know, you must and notice the difference, because a child will develop well emotionally when touched more than the child who is not touched. Physical touch, this love language, can make or break the relationship. You have to be careful. This one, it's so intimate. It's very profound. It's serious. So, my virtuous ladies, I want you to take your time to check the love language that your family members understand, because as a family, you have to go together. You have to pull everyone, each one of the family members, as a virtuous woman. That's all from me, your virtuous woman, Shalom Radipere. I love you and I appreciate you. Let us go and practice the love languages which are understood by our family members. Thank you very much. Bye.